Good morning. It's springtime garden tour, and this is the new bed I just planted. It's got this bed gets some shade in the afternoon, so I planted mostly lettuces, endive, escarole. There are some really nice Kentucky Wonder beans in the background, and they're going to climb up this trellis that I have established. We have some storage onions back there next to the beans, just as a space saver. And then we've got our lettuces planted along the bottom. This is the bed that I had put in my previous video in which I'd used the poor soil. Probably should have held off on that one. After the plants came up and they were established a little bit, that's my little wind on tin bird chasers, I worked in some really good composted horse manure that I got from my local racetrack and around the plants, and then all of a sudden they took off like crazy. This is about 3 weeks worth of growth, and as you can see, it's doing quite well. My peas are up, my onions are up. The 3 root Grex beets are doing extremely well. My carrots are up. I had to put new fence up, a little chicken wire to keep the bunnies out. I found a bunny had gone through my other fence and was in there eating my beets. Don't like that. So that's what's going on with that bed. This bed has just been pulled. This is the one that had been feeding so many people all fall and winter at shelters and the food pantries, and I had to pull it because it was getting too big and crazy. And as you can see, I'm holding a little bit of mustard here. I'm keeping for seed purposes, but this is about to be recharged. I'll do that today, and then we'll plant. I might probably recharge around those plants. That's one problem that you have with the garden, is that as the volume of the bed decreases over time, it starts to flatten out, as you can see in that corner. It has dropped, and it's dropped away from the roots of the plant, so the plants have to adapt a little bit to that. So I thought I'd keep these because they're still providing some nice foliage of chard. What I'll do is I will go ahead and recharge around those, and then I will have a very nice bed, and I can plant more chard, and I can harvest what chard I have that remains. Bed that I've been using to sell arugula and chard. There's more chard here, and there's some spinach growing back in the back and some beets. This bed has been really, people love French breakfast radishes, so I've been selling these radishes to the food co-op, and as you can see, I'll get in there closer, you can see a few of these radishes deep down inside, but they are starting to get a little pithy, so I have replanted in other bed. You can see how nice these are. They're huge, actually. Now they're really actually too big. But there's a French breakfast radish, straight out of the garden. A nice soil on it. And you can see, actually this one isn't pithy. It's a nice sized radish. So these are selling. The people at the co-op love these. So do the people at the pantries. So I've planted more of these and have other varieties I'm getting ready to plant as well. That's the garden tour for the day.